Technically, I'm a movie critic because I criticize movies and I do it for public consumption. So what that means is I should absolutely hate 2012 because it was probably one of the more critically reviled films of 2009. On the other hand, I love me a good disaster flick, and I gotta tell you, I think 2012 is a great disaster flick. Is it a perfect movie? Absolutely not. Does it have some plot holes you could drive a truck through? Of course. This is Roland Emmerich we're talking about here, people. If you go in expecting an intellectual film, you're going to be sorely disappointed. But is 2012 a lot of fun, a really great adventure with some mind-bogglingly impressive special effects? Absolutely it is. I really enjoyed this film. Sure, everyone complains it's too long. It takes too long for the destruction to start happening. There's too many characters. The script isn't all that great. I can't say that any of these complaints aren't valid, but none of them bothered me. I don't know why I enjoyed this film as much as I did, but I really did. I think it's a really fun movie, and it's something that I was really excited to get to watch again on Blu-ray because it just looks so spectacular. Now, how does it hold up on Blu-ray? I saw it in the theater. Does it hold up as well on Blu-ray? It absolutely does. This is the kind of movie that Blu-ray was made for, plain and simply. The visual effects are still astounding. They look fantastic on the screen. The color saturation is excellent. Image clarity is top-notch. Contrasts and black levels are excellent. There's really nothing about this transfer that looks bad in any way, shape, or form. Even more impressive is the 5.1 DTS HD Master Audio surround soundtrack, which is utterly phenomenal. This is a movie about the end of the world. If it didn't sound like the end of the world, it would be really pretty ridiculous. But you have nothing to fear. I guarantee you your bass speaker hasn't gotten a workout this hard in quite some time. Your surround channels will be constantly active, and the destruction sequences especially really do just sound amazing. This is a film. If you want to show off your Blu-ray player capability to somebody who hasn't converted to Blu-ray yet, this is the movie that you want to do it with. Now, there are two versions of the Blu-ray available, a regular single disc and a two disc. Unfortunately, we only got the single disc for review, so I can only speak to the extra features that appear on that one. But they're pretty decent. What you get are an alternate ending for the film, a picture-in-picture kind of feature where you get to hear clips and see clips of interviews with people who made the film throughout the movie as you watch the film, commentary by Roland Emmerich, which is always fun. He's a surprisingly interesting guy to listen to, and the Movie IQ feature, which is Sony's big push to let you have this interactive live IMDb sort of feature on your films, although I find it for the most part to be kind of useless. On the two-disc version, apparently there are a lot of making-of featurettes. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them in front of me, so I can't tell you much about them, other than I bet they're pretty neat to watch. So there you have that. Ultimately, 2012, at 2.5 hours long, it's a bit of a commitment, but I really enjoyed it, and I think if you like disaster films in general, you'll have a lot of fun with this film. You kind of need to check your brain at the door, but just go in, enjoy the characters, enjoy the special effects, and have a good time with this film like you were intended to. Without a doubt, this one is recommended.